streaming live. Full Velocity TV begins now.
Well, tonight, some of our hearts lay in Alabama, some lay in Clemson, South Carolina, but we are here tonight in Brazelton, Georgia. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show here tonight, live, Full Velocity TV, the Lanier National Speedway, hanging out with the guys over at Renegade Raceway Promotions. It is week number 4 of the weekly series here, run every Monday night, late night, at Lanier, and welcome you guys all to the show out there live tonight. Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Phil Lacasse here and Mr. Todd Stanton on the controls for us here tonight. And Todd, we come back over about 3 weeks away from Renegade. Decent little car count here. Looks like we're a little short in a couple of divisions here, but I think 13 or 14 drivers in the pit area. 3 divisions of racing on tap. We're about to put heat racing action out to the racetrack. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Just got done with our last event here at dirt-series.com. Randomizer fellow now locked and loaded here for Renegade Promotions. 3 big divisions here tonight at Lanier Speedway for their weekly series. Green flag is in the air. We're racing already in heat race number 1 of the Mighty Modifieds, the first and only heat. We have 3 cars here for the Modifieds here tonight. This is the class that's been lacking here all season long. Modifieds starting, hopefully will grow here sooner or later, but they've been putting on a whale of a show. Is the number 33 machine. That is Tor Insurance. Right now, your current race leader, the 85 of Cole Harvey. Down to the bottom side of the speedway, side-by-side battle for that top spot. The 331 right now on the outside looking in. That's Justin Hall, who started in that 3rd spot. So great battle going on for the lead.
Oh, it sure is. You got Harvey to the inside of Tor Insurance now through 1 and 2 laps in. Give it to the 85 car off the corner. Now Shirt's going to slide up the racetrack. Open the door for that white number 331 of Dustin Hall to the inside. 3 cars are out there. They're giving it a hell of a race through the first 3 laps. Cole Harvey leads the field now off of turn number 2.
Cole Harvey starting to run away and hide here in heat race action for the Mighty Modifieds here around Lanier Speedway. The 331 of Dustin Hall now works around the number 85 machine of Cole Harvey, puts himself into position number 2. Now sets his sights on the number 85 of Cole Harvey. But Harvey has different thoughts here tonight. Running the bottom group, but I tell you what, Dustin Hall is a tad bit faster here. Can he run him down here in heat race number 1?
Well, they just put 5 laps of 8 to the board. We'll have to see. Cole Harvey leading Dustin Hall, but that 331 appears to be the fastest car on the racetrack right now. He's closed it down to about a car length and a half off of turn number 4. 6 laps in. We got 2 to go here at the line. Next time around, look at Cole Harvey with the lead. Dustin Hall, though, he's trying to find running room down there. Next time around there, Todd, we're going to see white flag on the speedway.
Tor Insurance having a little bit of issues. White flag out on the speedway here next time around. Like you said, Phil, Cole Harvey, current race leader. Dustin Hall blinking in and out there. The aliens trying to deduct that 331 machine. Trying to have a last-ditch effort here at the 85 of Cole Harvey. Looks like Harvey going to take down. I believe this is going to be the victory here, Phil. I may be wrong here. I think you said 1 more lap. So Cole Harvey still leading down the back straight away here into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like he's going to pick up the win here, heat race number 1. And actually, I was right the first time. Wow, Phil, I was right.
You were right. It happens. The sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then, and it found Todd right there. So, heat race number 1 here. The Modifieds going to Cole Harvey. Dustin Hall, Tor Insurance, going to bring home the top 3. So, looks like we're about now to roll into Pro Late. So, Let me get the spreadsheet all working out here. We have a great field of race cars on the track here for heat racing action. On the pole for heat race number 1, the 81 of Joey Lamb going to be on the pole. The 71 of Richard Spar on the outside. The 35 car, I believe, going to roll off next. 35 being driven by Showtime Shane Kelly. On the outside, going to be the 14 car, I believe. The 14 being driven by David Galloway. So I believe that's what we got here for a 4-car heat race number 1. 2 heat races on the docket for the Pro Late. So I believe that's going to be the field. I don't have the actual lineup in front of me. Just kind of guess off the sheet. We'll see who's out there. I definitely see the 81. I definitely see the 71. I definitely see Shane Kelly's car. And I believe we got 6 cars out there for the heat race, Todd. So I think I've missed the entire field. I think Leo Pena is coming in late. I think Frank Gonzalez's 04 is out there. I believe the 19 of David Koontz is out there. So the entire field. 1 heat race tonight here for the Pro Lates. It looked like it was going to be 2, I thought, right away, but maybe not. We got 6 cars out there strong. Heat racing action, 8 laps for the Pro Lates. Off of turn number 4, Joey Lamb going to lead the field. David Koontz going to be on the outside of the front row.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Joey Lamb, David Goots. They got Richard Spar, then the number 35 of Showtime Shane Kelly, then the 4 of Frank Gonzalez, and then the 14 of David Galloway Jr. has won many events here so far. Looks like another car down. The green flag is in the air. The number 81 of Joey Lamb puts that loud pedal down the front straightaway here into turn number 1. Almost 3 wide racing there as Galloway gets a tad bit loose, flirting with that wall on the edge of disaster for the number 14 machine. He drops back to that 6 spot. Meanwhile, nice battle going on for second. Contact made and Spar around and upside down here in heat racing action. And we got Turtle also. Showtime Shane Kelly up on his lid on the front straightaway.
Shane was upside down on his lid. Never you want to be. Caution flag on the opening lap. 1 lap in to our heat racing action here for the Pro Late models. And these guys have already stacked them in up there cold. And Shane Kelly has already been locked upside down. Tough break for the 35 car. Not a way you want to start your night.
Definitely not the way they wanted to start their evening here tonight. And Showtime Shane Kelly up on his lid. He was turtle there. The number 35 machine, Richard Spar, went for a ride in the 71. He was upside down into the catch fence every which way for that number 71 machine. So we're going to have to restack and repack this field. Looks like the 44 is nicely going to join us out here. That is Leo Pena and that number 44 machine going to join the tail of the field here. Latecomer here had a little bit of trouble with his hauler. Now out there on the speedway.
All right, so just hearing the call coming out from the starter stand and from Tyler Blankenship and Race Control. This one's going to be a complete restart. Did not get 1 lap into the books, so we're going to go green next time around. Joey Lamb is going to lead the field with David Koontz off of turn 4. Second row, I see Richard Spar, I think, is going to be back there. Frank Gonzalez of the number 4. Also there as well, David Galloway's 14. Keep an eye on the 14 car, a multiple-time winner here this season, but I believe off of 4 this time. We're going to go green. We're green flag racing here. 8-lap heat race for the Pro Lates.
Loud pedals down, racing down here into turn number 1. Gonzalez down to the bottom side, dominant in the corner here. Gonzalez trying to make some headway in that number 4 machine. More contact made there towards the tail of the field here between the 35 and the 14 machine of Galloway. Here comes Leo Pena down to the inside. He's going to try to make his way up towards the front of the field here, as it looks like 14 and Galloway having a little bit of issues over there. Looks like he's going to come to a stop over there. Oh, there goes Pena around in a knot, up into the wall in the 44 machine.
Caution flag for the second time here in the Pro Late Model Heat Race, and hopefully this isn't the way the night is going to be for these guys, because with a short field of 7 cars, you don't want to be tearing them all up in heat racing action. Looked like Leo Pena, no practice time, came in, tried to drive it into probably where he didn't belong there. Leo Pena getting into a side was at the Galloway number 14 car, Todd. I didn't have a great picture at it, but nonetheless, they make contact. They go around, and they're going to tighten them up here, I think, next time around. We're going to go green flag racing.
Yeah, going to restack and repack this field is Joey Lamb, Frank Gonzalez, Richard Spar, and that number 71 after that ride down the front straightaway. Number 19 machine of David Koontz. And then you got the Showtime Shane Kelly in the 35. And then the 44 of Leo Pena still out there on the track. Not sure where David Galloway is here, but green flag back in the air, and we're racing down the front straightaway. Joey Lamb with a great start there over at the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez. Here comes the number 71 of Richard Spar down to the bottom side. Spar fighting tooth and nail for that second spot. Contact made, more contact made. 4 wide racing through the corner, and more contact. These guys got fenders, but they're beating the hell out of them.
Oh, they sure are. They can just beat the crap out of these cars. Richard Spar able to shove his way through, throwing some elbows on through. Frank Gonzalez now back there. 4-3 is there, and they're racing hot and heavy. 3 laps in to heat racing action for the Pro Lakes. Frank Gonzalez running 3rd. Shane Kelly's 35 car now up to 4th and running at your top 5. David Coates, number 19, trying to run to the inside, but Joey Lamb, he's up there and hiding. Halfway home here, the 81 with a big commanding lead here in heat race action for the Pro Lakes.
Yeah, Joey Lamb in the number 81 sitting pretty here this evening. Lanier Speedway. 71 to Richard Spar trying to chase him down. Meanwhile, nice battle going on for the 3rd spot side by side here between the number 35 of Shane Kelly and the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to give up that position, but not as easy as he wants to there. I'm telling you, Gonzalez does not want to give up as many positions here. But the 35 of Shane Kelly going to be able to get around Frank Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to be drop kicked back to that 4th position.
Absolutely are. Shane Kelly going to be comfortably in for that 3rd spot now as white flag going to go on the speedway. One more trip around the 3/8 mile here for Mr. Joey Lamb. That 81 car dominant here tonight in practice. This is a hot lap session. Dominant here through the heat race. Off of turn number 2 down the back chute for the final time into 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Give heat race here for Joey Lamb. Richard Spar in for 2. 3rd going to be Shane Kelly, Frank Gonzalez for 4th, and David Koontz going to pick up the top 5 here. Heat racing action for the Pro Lakes is done, so we've seen the Pro Lakes, we've seen the modifieds. Only one division left here, Todd. I believe that will be street stocks.
Yeah, we have 3 street stocks on the docket here this evening. And I'm not sure what the lineup is going to be here tonight. I believe it's going to be the number 16 of Ryan Owens starting off on the pole. Yes, indeed. That Superflow sponsored number 16 machine. He's going to be on the pole. Outside of him, the MRD Midwest Racing Development number 86. That's Derek Fetkenauer. And the last car starting scratch another Midwest Racing Development number 24. That's Trevor Baker. We called for 3 cars out there for heat race. We got 3 cars out there. Get ready to go green flag racing. These guys are locked and loaded. They're ripped ready, raring to go here off of turn number 4. Just going to wait for this green flag. They're not going to throw it this time by. One more pace lap to get these guys settled down, and we're going to go green flag racing.
All right, they're getting ready to go green here next time around. Feel a little bit overzealous there. They were going to take green there, but a 16 car of Ryan Owens a little bit, antsy to get on the loud pedal there, Todd. So the flagger is called down next time around. Off of turn number 4. Green goes in the air. Ryan Owens leads Feckenhauer and Trevor Baker to turn 1.
Yeah, Ryan Owens trying to hold on to the top spot here in street stock racing action. Some cars not with us here that were really good here in the points racing here tonight. Not with us, not making the call, but the number 16 machine of Ryan Owens looking and searching for his first one. Fetkenhauer right now, who was your current points leader, is going to try to continue to stay here in the points lead. The 24, Trevor Baker, now slides up there into the second spot right there in front of Fetkenhauer. Fetkenhauer glances off that outside wall coming down to the corner, but Ryan Owens right now leading the way in that Superflow sponsor machine.
Yeah, Ryan Owens leading that first 2 laps in lap number 6, the car number 16. But right now, that battle is for second. Baker has it. Fetkenhauer wants it. They stay single file here into 3 and 4. This time around, 3 laps going to go to the board. A little bit of contact there between Fetkenhauer and Baker. Fetkenhauer to the wall. Caution flag on the speedway.
Caution flag going to be out there on the speedway as Fetkenhauer was able to keep it going there, Phil. No spinneroonie, no contact, just hit the cone there. Guess the caution's going to be for debris out there on the speedway as the cone kicked out there, out onto the speedway. Fetkenhauer was able to keep it going, but that cone, it could spell disaster for one of these cars. So they got to make sure the cone's off the speedway. We're going to restack and repack this field.
All right, well, you talk about no spinneroonie. Todd, I'm going to throw the challenge out to you now. I want to see a spinneroonie live on the Full Velocity TV Facebook page. Todd Stanton is going to do us a spinneroonie. He's going to broadcast it live. I can't wait to see the knees blow out when he does it, too. But off of turn number 4, we're going to go back to green flag racing here. Ryan Owens, Trevor Baker, Derek Fetkenhauer. That's our street stock field. 8 laps, and this is for the heat race. We are in turn number 2.
Fedkenauer able to get back down to the bottom, go back to work on the number 24 of Trevor Baker. Side-by-side battle for that second spot. Meanwhile, the 16 of Owens trying to stay up there in the lead as Fedkenauer now backing off, going back behind the number 24 of Trevor Baker. Now we got 1, 2, 3. These guys starting to put a little distance between each other as the 16 of Ryan Owens got about 3 car length advantage over the number 24 machine of Trevor Baker.
Halfway home here for the street stocks here. 4 laps in, 4 laps remaining. Owens going to lead Baker off of turn number 2. Fedkenhauer's dropped back a little bit distant in the 3rd spot. Maybe he's saving his car for a 20-lap feature event coming up here in a little while. But off the corner, 5 laps in, 3 to go. Ryan Owens having his best run of the season. He holds off Trevor Baker, who's looking to the inside there, racing for the lead off of turn number 2.
Yeah, Trevor Baker trying to do something there in that number 24 machine down to the bottom, peeking down to the bottom of the number 16 of Ryan Owens. Not going to be able to do it. Door shut there just as quickly as it was open. Down the front straightaway here to turn number 1. Off of turn number 2, it's still Ryan Owens drifting up to the top shelf of the speedway, leaving that door open again there for Trevor Baker to try to bounce there down into turn number 3. Side-by-side battle off of 4. Can he get the forward bite? No, he cannot. The 16 of Ryan Owens still going to lead.
White flag on the speedway. One more trip around the 3/8. Can Ryan Owens lead Trevor Baker? He's going to do so off of turn number 2 into 3 and 4 for the final time. Trevor going to drive it a little bit deep. Ryan going to keep them momentum up high. Give Heat Racing win here to Ryan Owens, the number 16. Trevor Baker in for 2. Derek Fedkenhauer rounds out our top 3. So we are through Heat Racing action for all 3 divisions. We got Pro Late Models, we have UMP Modifieds, and we have Street Stock Heat Racing all in the books. Feature Racing action is next, coming up here in about 6 minutes. So we're going to talk about it, Todd, through our brief little break here. We got a lot of great sponsors to thank, including the guys over at Evil One Graphics.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I know things no one knows.
Evil One Graphics specializes in iRacing wraps, promo ads, and banners for all your sim racing needs. From a new custom look on the track to a new look for your site, E1G is your place. Want to promote a special event or series for your league? E1G can make that custom promo ad you're looking for. With attention to high detail, great service, and reasonable prices, E1G is here to serve you. Evil One Graphics, they're not only good, they're evil.
Green flag, everybody.
I want to be right behind you, give me a right behind you.
So I don't know what to do.
Somebody put oil down. We're hurting the fence.
Are they flagging it? Flag, white flag. Clear. Click. Man, this is it. Check a flag.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I know things no one knows.
Evil One Graphics specializes in iRacing wraps, promo ads, and banners for all your sim racing needs. From a new custom look on the track to a new look for your site, E1G is your place. Want to promote a special event or series for your league? E1G can make that custom promo ad you're looking for. With attention to high detail, great service, and reasonable prices, E1G is here to serve you. Evil One Graphics, they're not only good, they're evil.
All right, Todd, I gotta think. You must love the sound of your voice because Evil One Graphics commercial so nice you had to play it twice. Well, welcome back to the show here live, Full Velocity TV at Renegade Raceway Promotions tonight. The weekly series here at the Lanier National Speedway, race number 4 of the year. About to get our feature events underway here. 30 laps for the modifieds, 30 laps for the pro lates, 20 laps for the street stocks. Here the order this evening. But before we get racing action out to the racetrack, what we're going to do now, we are going to pause for a moment here. We're going to honor this great country, the United States of America, with the playing of her national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, the national anthem gets us started on what is going to be an awesome night of racing here for the guys at Renegade Raceway Promotions. Great league run here Monday and Wednesday nights, late night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 divisions of racing every week. $10 entry fee. So you want to come out and play here Monday and Wednesday nights, get a hold of Tyler Blankenship. Come be a part of Renegade Raceway Promotions. Come over to the Discord, be a part of the show. Always a great time had by all. We're here tonight, ready to lock and load for a 30-lap feature event here for the UMP Modifieds. 30 laps going to be for the pro late models, 20 laps for the street stocks. Phil Lacasse and Todd Stanton here. Todd, I am locked, I'm loaded, I am ready to go. I want to see where this night is going to take us over these next 80 laps of racing action. But God, we got so many of our great sponsors out there we have to thank.
And definitely got to thank our sponsors here this evening. Got to thank Spotify Firearms. Evil One Graphics are not only good, they're evil. Also got to thank dirt-series.com, Josh and the King, for coming aboard here on Full Velocity TV. Cannot thank those guys enough. Earl Clements has been a good help, and so has Jameson Colbridge. They're at CNC Graphics and Designs. I do believe is how you pronounce that, Phil. We're going to get it right. I'm going to get it right sooner or later here for CNC Designs. And also gotta thank some of our other sponsors out there, Phil, and some of the fans out there. I'm going to say the fans, actually, I should say all the fans, not just some, all the fans, man. I almost think I've been drinking again, but I haven't had a stitch to drink. But green flag looks like it's in the air. We're racing already here, Phil, with the mighty modifieds out there. Cole Harvey, Dustin Hall, and Torn Shirts. Those 3 cars out there for the 30-lap main event here, as we're already green flag racing with the feature.
Yeah, we sure are already working lap number. We got 1 lap in the books. Cole Harvey going to lead the field into 1 and 2 with Dustin Hall in for 2. Torrance Shirts now in for the 3rd spot. They're single file. See somebody get up there and race against that 85. He's looked stout all night. Dustin Hall looks to be a little bit quicker. Got 2 laps in, still 28 laps to go there, Todd. Dustin Hall trying to run for real estate. Cole Harvey leads the field in a 3.
Yeah, Cole Harvey leading this event here into turn number 3 off of turn number 4. Going to blast start finish line. It's Cole Harvey, the 331 of Dustin Hall and Torn Shirts starting to drop off the pace. Got to thank everybody for tuning in here on Full Velocity TV. Make sure you like and share. Also, we do have a Twitch, guys. Go over there. We're trying to get over 50 viewers over there, 50 likes, I should say. Twitch, we do have it. It's twitch.tv/Full Velocity TV. Make sure you go over there and like our Full Velocity TV Twitch page, so that way we can get that going here. Some cool things are going to come up on Twitch here in the oncoming weeks also. So we're going to try to do different things on different platforms. Even though we can stream on all 3 platforms, we want to make sure that we have the platform Twitch also being utilized here on Full Velocity TV. Also got to thank, we need star donations. Got to thank some of the guys that have been donating for star donations. Star donations this week, in the next couple weeks, I'm going to say, we're going on a campaign, and I'm going to do a campaign to share for Phil here, and it's going to be microphone. Phil needs a new microphone. We got $5.78 in star donations so far. Let's see some star donations to help Phil get a new microphone so he can sound awesome just like everybody else.
Oh, that'd be certainly nice. And give this lowly broadcaster right here a new microphone. We'll see what we can do with it. But so far, anticlimactic here through 30 laps. So the UMP modifieds here for Renegade. The 85 of Cole Harvey leading Dustin Hall by 3 car lengths. Torrance Shirts has fallen a distance back to the field. Next time around there, Todd, we're going to put 2 fistfuls down. 10 of 30 go to the board. Cole Harvey is destroying this field now. Dustin Hall, who we saw was, a little bit faster in the heat races and faster in the opening laps, car starts to fall off a little bit. Cole Harvey is really hooked up here once again tonight.
Cole Harvey been a man on a mission here with the number 85 machine now starting to pull away from the number 331 of Dustin Hall. Got to thank Jason Salter out there for the star donations, 95 stars here, Phil. So we're actually closer there to getting you a brand new microphone. Thanks a lot to Jason Salter out there in Facebook Live. But the race going on is hot and heavy, highly contested. We're used to seeing Jason out here in a mighty modified too, contending for a win. But here tonight it is all Cole Harvey, the 331 of Dustin Hall, running in that 2nd spot.
Well, I appreciate Mr. Salter's star donations there as well. I'm going to put the call out, guys. I know I'm pleading for a new microphone over here. I am pleading for more guys to come out here and be a part of the racing here on Monday and Wednesday night. I love to call these races lap for lap for lap the way they go. We're kind of anticlimactic with 3 cars out there with Cole Harvey leading by 4 car lengths over Dustin Hall. Torrance Shirts somewhere back in the distance there running in the 3rd spot. Come over to Renegade, guys. Modified racing action, street stocks, pro late models, $10 entry fee for each night of racing here Monday and Wednesday night. Come be a part of the show. Have some fun with us here on Full Velocity TV as we support all of us here in the sim racing community as we're halfway home here in our 30-lap UMP modified feature. Cole Harvey's leading. He's starting to wash up a little bit there, Todd. Dustin Hall has chopped that down from 4 car lengths down to 2. Does Dustin Hall have anything left to throw at him?
Yeah, right now Dustin Hall running some pretty decent laps there in the 331 machine. Last time by was a 14.437, so he's a tick faster here than Cole Harvey's 14.547. So Tall starting to close the gap, like you said, Phil. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. You can catch the person right directly in front of you sometimes, but it's hard to pass them once you get up to them. Maybe they're running your groove. Looks like Dustin Hall able to run about the same groove, almost identical right there to the tire tracks of the 85 machine of Cole Harvey. That's going to make it very, very difficult to get around that 85 machine, so we're going to have to wait and see. We're kind of in a waiting game, a holding pattern, as they have torn shirts here tonight in the number 33 machine. He's just falling back even further there in that 33 machine.
All right, well, let's see it here as Dustin pulls up to the back of the 85, coming down here 20 laps in, 10 laps remaining. Dustin's a little bit faster. It's hard to pass here at Lanier. They got those chrome horns in the front of these UMP modifieds there, Todd. Does Dustin Hall maybe think about using that chrome horn and shoehorning his way back for the lead? We'll have to see. He's got 9 more laps to kind of think about that and engage what he's going to do.
They're going to have to wait and see. Is Dustin Hall starting to change his groove around, trying to find a different spot where he's going to be able to get around number 85 of Cole Harvey. Dustin Hall peaks to the high side, and he's able to get the momentum there, maybe using that momentum to his advantage, trying to get that high groove of rolling there. That 331 machine, Cole Harvey still working over the bottom, catfishing it down there. And that number 85 machine, now Cole Harvey way up to the top shelf of the speedway. It's starting to work there, Phil. He is starting to reel him in, and he is in that loud pedal pretty hard coming off the corner.
Starting to wind that motor up pretty good, and Cole Harvey may have to start washing up the hill to take that one away. And as he does, the 331 peaks it down to the inside. These guys are getting after it here in these last 5 laps. 85 trying to hold up the 331 of Dustin Hall. Harvey opens it back up. Hall going to have to go back to the outside part of the racetrack. That interval he run down, well, he's lost it all. He has to chase it back down again. 25 laps up on the board.
5 laps remaining here for the number 85 of Cole Harvey, the 331 of Dustin Hall, and then Torn Shirts just all by himself out there in a different zip code. They're running in that 3rd spot. The number 85 machine of Cole Harvey still trying to hold on. Dustin Hall starting to wind that car back up. Can he do what he can? Can he get down to the bottom? Can he run up top? Can he run in the middle? Where can he get by that number 85 machine of Cole Harvey? We're just going to have to wait and see once again here, Phil, as he's now caught up to the rear bumper. Is he going to use that chrome horn? He can use anything he wants to. He's going to try to throw the kitchen sink, including at him.
I'd throw the kitchen sink. I'd throw the bathroom sink. I'd throw the shower stall. I would throw everything that I possibly had, if it's including a bag of popcorn. I'd do that too. We'll sell for that here on Full Velocity TV. Why the heck not? 2 laps remaining. The 85 of Cole Harvey. He's down low. Dustin Hall trying to make it happen up high. White flag on the speedway. 1 more trip around. Hall's got to run up high, Todd. We're going to drag race down the back chute.
Drag race down the back chute into turn number 3 for the final time. Side by side. Who's it going to be off of 4? It's going to be Dustin Hall picking up the win here. Renegade Promotions, a nice last lap pass over the number 85 of Cole Harvey. It's going to be Dustin Hall, Cole Harvey, and Torn Shirts. So Dustin Hall picking up the win. Fantastic fashion. He waited until the last lap. He led the most important lap here of the evening. Dustin Hall picking up the win. Renegade Promotions, Lanier Speedway.
Absolutely right. Absolutely perfect run there for Dustin Hall. Great move. Todd, I'm going to see if you can't get over to our Discord over there real quick at Renegade. We're going to let these guys roll the pro lates onto the racetrack, but once they take the green flag, we'll see if we can't talk to our winner, Dustin Hall, there over in Discord. So as soon as you get over there, Todd, we'll take Dustin Hall in. We'll interview him, even if it's during our pro late model race. We'll definitely talk to the winner. All right, well, we got the pro lates coming over to the racetrack now. So as they start to grid, I am going to roll through the spreadsheet to get you the starting lineup. On the pole is going to be the 81 of Joe. That 24 car is at Chardon. That is 34. Where is 34 on the sheet? Bear with me here. I've lost it all. 4 is Frank Gonzalez. The 19 is David Kuntz. The 44 of Leo Pena. And the 14 of David Galloway. So I'm trying to figure out, this is going to be a typo, who is that dreaded other car running out there on the inside of the second row. I'm going to try to find it. That's Shane Kelly in number 35, the inside of the second row there. Off of turn number 4. Green flag going up in the air. We are racing at Lanier for the pro late models. Joey Lamb going to lead the field off of turn number 2. Richard Spar up high. Here comes Shane Kelly. Frank Gonzalez, the 4 car there as well. It's a drag race down the back chute.
Yeah, drag race going on. Frank Gonzalez moving up into the top 5 in the number 4 machine. Nice battle going on with David Coots. Meanwhile, up front, it is all Joey Lamb. So far, he led and won his heat race here in the number 81 machine. Now going to have to try to keep these guys at bay for 30 laps of the A feature here. The number 35 machine is Shane Kelly running in that second spot. Third is Richard Spar in the number 71. And Leo Pena in the 44 already up into that 4th spot. So there's a whole lot of 4s out there. Now in 4th, the number 44 of Leo Pena.
Well, it's a lot of 4s out there, but right now it is all 8s up front. The number 81 of Joey Lamb. He leads Shane Kelly by 2 car lengths off turn number 2 here. You got Spar in there for 3rd. 4 laps into the books here, a 30-lap main event. Joey Lamb is the fastest guy out here tonight in the pro late models, but Shane Kelly has found something in that 35 ton. He is closing on that 81, which was 6 car lengths a few laps ago. It's down to about 3. I know you got timing and scoring in front of you there for these guys. Is Shane Kelly faster than Joey Lamb?
He is not faster than Joey Lamb. Lamb last time by with a 13.494. This time by Shane Kelly with a 13.546. Now this time by, let's see what happens here, Phil. We're going to see Joey Lamb with a 13.758. This time by Shane Kelly faster, 13.674. So when you say it, he wasn't faster. Now he is indeed faster. Aboard the number 35 machine, now he's looking over the bottom there on that number 81 machine of Joey Lamb. Can't forget Richard Spar and the 44 Leo Pena. Those guys starting to come into this fray. They are starting to be pretty quick there themselves in their own right there, Phil. So 3rd and 4th, just as quick as maybe 2nd right now. That's the 35 of Shane Kelly.
Well, as Joey Lamb starts to play a little bit of defense and Shane Kelly tries to take that lead away, that is bringing Richard Spar into the fray. That is bringing Leo Pena's number 44 car right into a dance, as well as we are 1/3 the way home here for the Pro Lakes. 10 laps in, 20 laps remaining. The story has been all Joey Lamb. Shane Kelly, showtime Shane Kelly. Well, he's trying to put the show on here through the second half of this race. Off of turn 4 to put lap 11 on the board. Still Joey Lamb. But Shane Kelly throwing a good old Heidi-ho. Here's the show. He's looking to the low side for the lead in turn 3.
As number 81, Joey Lamb out there starting to push up the track. Is the 35 of Shane Kelly running in that 2nd spot. He's starting to come in to his own right down on the bottom. He's hub-sucking just a little bit, but you can watch that groove move up just a little bit there, Phil. Shane Kelly starting to move up from where he was originally running, almost the middle groove there. The 35 machine, the 71 of Richard Spar right there knocking at Shane Kelly's door. So how much on the offensive the 35 has to go, but he's also got to be on the defensive. He's got to be prepared for any move that Richard Spar throws at him.
Absolutely right. Richard Spar is there. Leo Pena is there. That is good race going on, 1 through 4. Joey Lamb starting to throw that distance back out there. 4 car lengths over Shane Kelly. Halfway home here now. Shane Kelly in for 2nd. Here comes Richard Spar, 71, looking to the low side. We may have a drag race for that 2nd spot down to turn number 3.
Living time and the scoring goes up of the last lap that was complete. You can see the fastest laps here of these guys as nights. As they go down through here, you may even see some of the street stocks fastest lap of the night. So it's going to be the last lap here. You'll see that minus, but last lap, Joey Lamb was not quite the fastest there in that number 81 machine. But these guys starting to pick up some pace. Here comes the 71 and Richard Spar down to the bottom side. He's trying to make a race here for position number 2. 35 is showtime Shane Kelly on the top shelf of the Speedway. Richard Spar still working over the bottom side.
He sure is, and he is giving Shane all he can handle up there for 2nd. You know who's going to be liking that right now is probably Joey Lamb. The harder those guys race, the harder that interval, the wider that interval up front opens up. It was 6 car lengths. It's about 8 now. You got to think Joey Lamb is looking out the windshield and saying, you know what, Todd? If you guys are back there, Shane, Richard, Leo, you guys race at it. I'm going to ride off of the distance. As we come to 20 in, 10 laps remaining, you got to like being Joey Lamb right now. Just looking in the rearview mirror, watching those guys going at it. I'm driving away here. 10 laps remaining at Lanier.
Yeah, Joey Lamb definitely looking for a win here on Full Velocity TV in that number 81 machine. I know he's been in a lot of competitions here on Full Velocity TV. I don't believe he's brought home a win. I believe he's brought home some podium finishes there, Phil. 2019, we know he hasn't won a race as of yet here in the number 81 machine as far as that Full Velocity TV goes. 35 machine of Showtime. Shane Kelly starting to reel him back in, though. as Joey Lamb trying to hold on to the top spot here. Only a few more laps to go here to maybe take down his first win of the 2019 season on Full Velocity TV and Renegade Promotions. Richard Spar still hot and heavy there for position number 2, and Leo Pina right there too. So that might help the 81 of Joey Lamb as he starts to pull away once again. Those guys fighting side by side, Phil.
Well, they're side by side again. Shane trying to break free of the 71 car, trying to make one more run at Joey Lamb as we're approaching 5 laps to go really, really quickly here for our pro late model feature. Joey Lamb leading the field. 25 laps now into the books. 5 laps remaining. 5 car lengths is the distance between the 81 of Lamb and the 35 of Kelly. 1 car length back, you find Richard Spar. Leo Pina currently running 4th. Those 4 cars have run away from the entire field. We got 4 laps remaining.
Yeah, 4 laps remaining. Looking at Leo Pina working over the bottom side, the extreme bottom in that 44 machine. He's trying to find something different, trying to catch these guys in front of him as we got 3 laps to go, I do believe, Phil, that time as they flash by that start-finish line down into turn number 1. Joey Lamb starting to lose a little bit of momentum as he's changed up his groove just a tad bit, trying to search. As a leader, you still got to search just a little bit. You start thinking about things, you start seeing things, you start hearing things as Popsicle Sticks in there, 2 to go.
You have to be the leader to start seeing things and hearing things, because it happens to be all the time. Well, I guess we're the leader of the broadcast companies out there. We'll take that lead to the clubhouse right now. Is off of turn number 4. White flag going to go in the air. One more trip around for the 81 of Joey Lamb, trying to go coast to coast here tonight. Flag to flag for the Lanier weekly series for Renegade. Off of 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Give the pro lates this week to Joey Lamb. Shane Kelly in for 2nd, 3rd going to be Richard Spar. 4th is going to be Leo Pina. So an awesome race for these guys. Terrific win by the 81 of Joey Lamb. He goes coast to coast, flag to flag, green to checker, all 30 laps. That's an impressive feat.
Definitely an impressive feat and picking up his first win here in 2019 on Full Velocity TV. Joey Lamb burning it down the front straightaway as much as you can, if you want to call it burning it down here on the dirt side of things. But Joey Lamb picking up a win, well-deserved win for that number 81 machine. So cannot wait to see what's going to happen here in the Street Stock division. Are we going to have a first-time winner of the season, or is Derek Fedkenhauer going to continue on his tear here in the Street Stock division? 3 cars will be on the docket for the main event, the feature event here for this series. So I believe it's going to be coming up here rather shortly. Starting to see those guys start to pull into line there, Phil. And I believe we're going to have to see if should be the number 16 starting on the pole due to handicap for that Superflow number 16 machine. That should be Ryan Owens. It's going to be Ryan Owens on the pole. His dance partner to the outside should be the number 24 machine of Trevor Baker. And then Derek Fedkenhauer going to start in that 3rd spot in the MRD sponsored machine, the Midwest Racing Development machine, the 86 of Derek Fedkenhauer. Going to round out your 3 cars. Street Stock feature, 20 laps will be the distance.
I am so proud of my broadcast partner when he can, look at the grid out there and completely hit it on the money with 3 cars. I am so thoroughly proud of you, Todd. We've come a long way in a short period of time. We have 20 laps remaining here to round out the night at Renegade. 20 lap Street Stock feature here. 3 cars going to take green next time around. Post-race show, we'll talk to our winners here tonight in the UMP Modifieds, Dustin Hall, our pro late winner, Joey Lamb, and one more race on the docket. We'll send Todd to Victory Lane to talk to the winner of our Street Stock feature event. They're the headline division this week for 20 laps around off of turn number 4. This time we should hear green flag coming from the starter stand. The call being to tighten it up. We are coming off of 4, going to green. Ryan Owens, Trevor Baker, Derek Fedkenhauer, your 3 cars. We're green flag racing. 20 lap Street Stock feature at Lanier.
Down into turn number 1, this is 16 of Ryan Owens. Track has changed quite a bit. The 24 of Trevor Baker running in that 2nd spot. 3rd is Derek Fedkenhauer. Deja vu from the heat race so far. The number 16 of Ryan Owens can dress up the track, though. He left the door wide open for the 24 of Trevor Baker. Side-by-side battle for that top spot. Baker down to the bottom side, and it's going to be short work for Baker. Baker to the lead.
You open that door, you have to sometimes drop kick it and drive your way through it. Trevor Baker now up to the lead. Owens drifted up high. Here comes Derek Fedkenhauer back to the low side. Can Derek make a run there through Ryan Owens for that 2nd spot off of turn number 4? It is really close nip and tuck racing there. Those guys really duking it out for that 2nd spot, but it's all Trevor Baker. He leads the field 4 laps in off of turn 4.
Yeah, 4 laps off of turn number 4. It's still Trevor Baker here. The number 16 machine is we're already down the back straightaway here to turn 3. We're going to go off of 4 once again. It is all Trevor Baker. The 16 of Ryan Owens trying to get that top spot back. Get a tad bit loose as they flash by that start-finish line. Number 86, Derek Feckenauer up to the top shelf of the speedway trying to make something happen. He's trying to get to the field here right now, just laying back and waiting here, Phil. Laying back in the weeds. Here is 86 of Feckenauer. He's got a pretty good lead, a healthy points lead. And the 86 of Feckenauer can do pretty much anything he wants to right now with 3 cars here in this feature event.
Are you calling him a sandbagger? Calling him just laying back in the weeds, looking up high? I know Derek's won a couple of races already this season, but can you really call Derek Feckenauer a sandbagger in a 3-car field? Is he laying over to give it to a teammate? Do you really think that kind of thing happens, Todd? Really, buddy?
Well, being teammates for a very long time, you get aggressive with your teammate at certain points and you try to win the event, but sometimes you just got to settle in and say, hey, you're winning this event, and we've seen it happen before, and I don't know if the 86 has team orders or even the 24 has team orders. I'm pretty sure if they were 1-2, Phil, they would still be going at it there. As 86 Feckenauer is a competitor, you cannot count him out. As he's just right now, I think he's just waiting back there. Maybe the track's not to his liking, but he is a good long run car in that number 86 machine.
Well, he's having to try to make room around the 16 of Ryan Owens. Ryan so far been pretty solid, running in that 2nd spot, but nobody better right now than Trevor Baker's number 24. Next time around, we're going to be halfway home here. We're going to put the cross hand down. 10 laps in, 10 laps remaining. Trevor Baker up front. That race is still on for 2nd. Feckenauer and Owens are really going at it. That Superflow machine really doing a hell of a job holding on to P2. They're in turn 2.
The last 5 laps, though, the number 86 machine has been the fastest car out there on the speedway. Feckenauer right now is faster even than your leader, but he's got to get by the number 16 of Ryan Owens, and he's not able to do so, Phil. As Owens able to slam the door, he's already learned from lessons past. The number 24 of Trevor Baker was able to get by, so now Ryan Owens trying to stick right to his gun, stick into the same groove, and not open that door for Feckenauer.
Well, it may be time to pull that rookie's chain if you're Derek Feckenauer, because you got old Ryan Owens out there in that cold trickle special running in the 2nd spot. But look at Trevor Baker just driving away from these guys, solid up front. He's a guy who's been really running good here recently. We've seen him. Trevor Baker's been close so many times. It may be his week to bask in the glory here and lay in the sun as a winner at Lanier off of turn number 2, leading Ryan Owens. Feckenauer cannot find running room around that 16 car. Derek going to have to settle for the 3rd spot off of turn number 4. Lap counter goes to 14. 6 laps remaining in our 20-lap feature event.
6 laps remaining here with the 24 of Trevor Baker leading this event. 16 of Ryan Owens for 2. For 3, Derek Feckenauer. Good battle still going on for that 2nd position as Trevor Baker not able to run away and hide like he probably wants to here. These guys still right there able to nip at his heels. Here comes Feckenauer down to the bottom side. Gets it way loose there. The rear end of that car kicked out quite a bit. As Feckenauer still trying to get around Ryan Owens.
He's trying. He's giving it all he's got, but he just can't find that running room down there. The racetrack just may be gone. Keep in mind there, Todd, this is the first time this season the Street Sox have in the headline division. So these guys may have seen the track get completely destroyed before they get out there. There may not be no more good grip for Derek to go find. He is trying all he's worth. Ryan's not slipping up, and Trevor up front has just been absolutely unbelievable. Trevor Baker leads the way here as we have 4 laps remaining.
And 4 laps remaining going by the start-finish line here. This time by going into 3, I should say. Off of turn number 4, start-finish line. Going to be 3 laps remaining here for the number 24, Trevor Baker, trying to pick up his first win here on Full Velocity TV. 3 cars strong here in the street stock division as they come down here. The 24 of Baker still holding on to this event here as he's going to get Popsicle 6 in the air. 2 more trips around the speedway off of 4. The 16 of Ryan Owens still holding on to that 2nd spot. Will be his best finish of the year so far. But Feckenauer going to battle here once again side by side for 2nd, Phil.
And that's the white flag at the starter stand. 1 more trip around for Trevor Baker. That battle for 2nd is epic. Feckenauer down low, Owens up high. Off of turn number 4, checkered flag, going to go to Trevor Baker. Big wreck there at the start-finish line, running for that 2nd spot. Feckenauer and Ryan Owens Fedkenhauer rolling upside down. Owens' car all tore up. It does not matter. It is Trevor Baker. He wins our 20-lap feature event for the street stocks. And the flagger dumped for cover. You seen him dive off the flag stand watching those cars coming. I hope he's okay. We'll have to go check on his well-being. We see Ryan's car tore up. Derek's car was upside down. Trevor Baker celebrates. He's going to go to victory lane here for the street stocks.
Yeah, you got to get that man a beer. He's been dodging wrecks here tonight by the flagger stand. The flagger stand has not been a good night here at Lanier Speedway, and that's going to conclude here on Full Velocity TV. We're going to go to work. We're going to try to go get some interviews with some of these guys, and hopefully we'll see what's going on, Phil.
All right, we're going to send Todd over on the call. We're going to try to get over to the Renegade Raceway Promotions Discord. I'm hanging out over there. I've got 3 guys ready to go for the interview, and as soon as I see Todd's name light up over there, we're going to move into our post-race show. So bear with us here for just a brief second, guys. We'll get Todd all worked up, and we'll be ready to talk to our 3 winners here this evening. All right, I believe we're all set to go over here to the Renegade Discord. I have caught up with our winner in the 30-lap UMP Modified feature, that being Carver 331 of Dustin Hall. Dustin, awesome job there in that last lap. You and Cole really gave it a good ride. Were you holding that car back and waiting for those closing laps to throw that move out there? Because that was really timed perfectly. It kind of looked to us like you were probably timing that move for about 10, maybe 15 laps there. As he was able to run away and hide. But tell us how the racetrack changed. You guys are down there, 3 classes of racing over here at Renegade. You guys were the first feature out there tonight. So racetrack, was it still kind of fresh, or was it tore up there from the heat?
It started out fresh. But once it started changing, it started going away pretty quick.
Well, that is typical Lanier right here every week at Renegade. But Dustin, awesome job here tonight. We need to make the call out here to get more modifieds over here to race with you guys. But for having 3 cars out there, you and Cole put one hell of a show on here tonight. So far, I think maybe the best finish we've seen so far early on in 2019. So congratulations on that. You're the big winner of our modified division. I'm going to throw the microphone to you one more time. Anybody out there watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, or Twitch TV, friends, family, or sponsors, take the mic, thank them all now, and congratulations, buddy. Awesome job.
Thank you, sir. First off, I want to thank Tyler for putting this on. And you all said it right. Bring on the cars. Tyler's doing things right. We need more cars. This was a great race tonight, but it'd be great to have 20 of us out there running around instead of just 3 of us. I'd like to thank H&M Automotive, SCP, and Napa. All my teammates, especially Cole Harvey. He led 29 of the 30. Well, 29 and 7/8 of the 30 laps, and I got him there at the end. It was a great race, though. But thank you guys for streaming this. Thank Tyler for putting this on. Come on, guys. Come out and support the guy. Let's race some.
Couldn't agree more. Well said by our modified winner here tonight, Dustin Hall. He's made the call. We need to get more drivers out here. I echo that as well. Tyler's doing a great job. Great win there for Dustin Hall tonight in our 30-lap modified event. We'll run down here now. We'll talk to a buddy we haven't talked to here in a couple of weeks, and that is the driver of Carver 81, our 30-lap Pro Late Model winner, Mr. Joey Lamb. Joey, welcome back to Victory Lane, brother. A dominating performance, leading green to checker here this evening. Tell us about that race car. It was a good hot rod.
Oh, man, it was great. It's about time because, God, I've been terrible right here lately. Whew, man, I was getting ready to sell my wheel and pick up Rocket League full time or something. I don't know. Whew, it was terrible.
Oh, not Rocket League. Don't do that, man. Keep the wheel, keep digging, keep racing. Finally get one here, flag to flag. How much a racetrack changed for you guys? You know, in the pro lakes, you guys were middle division here tonight. You see heat, you see heat racing action going on. You see the modifieds go out there and tear it up for 30 laps. How much did it change from the last time you were on there in the heat race to a 30-lap feature event?
It was definitely. I'm glad I went in there and tightened it up. I was in there watching modifieds, and I was actually kind of worried about that top groove for a little bit there, being on the inside. I was kind of thinking that Richard was going to be able to send it in there and get a good run off, but luckily that top side never came in, for me down there. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I'm glad I tightened it up. I'm glad I went back to my old notebook. I'm glad we got this shit figured out, and now maybe we can get Frankie's car running a little bit better so he can be up here too. So
I like it. That's teammates talking right there. Get Frankie's car better. But Joey, the first of what I think is going to be many for you here in 2019. You're in Full Velocity TV Victory Lane, so I'm going to give you the microphone. The floor is all yours. Thank whoever you'd like to thank that got you here this.
absolutely. All right. First and foremost, hashtag racing for Donna. We're still doing it for Donna Jones. We got a huge shout out to our sponsors, Russell Brown Race Cars, KNF Racing, Borden and Wayne Restoration, Stephen Computer Repairs, Backwards Hat Racing Association, Aces and Eights, Evil One Graphics, Shank Designs, everybody at Full Velocity, Renegade for putting it on. Tyler does a great job. He puts a lot of effort in this league, and it's very, very uniquely ran, and I enjoy running here on a weekly basis. So
I like it. I think it's a cool atmosphere as well. Tyler does a great job. Joey Lamb, congratulations, buddy. The first of many here. We'll do
Thanks,
it again soon. All right, Joey Lamb, our 30-lap Pro Late Model winner here tonight over at Renegade. But what I'm going to do now is our feature event here tonight was a 20-lap street stock feature. And I'm going to throw it to my buddy, Mr. Stanton, who for the first time in 2019, we get to talk to Trevor Baker. He's in Victory Lane, our street stock winner.
Yeah, down here in Victory Lane with Trevor Baker. I'm pushing the wrong button. Got to get used to this Discord type of thing. But Trevor Baker picking up the win here. Big win here. Lanier Speedway able to get around the number 16 machine of Ryan Owens and able to set sail. Those guys were right there knocking at your door each and every lap, Trevor. But you, lap after lap, were consistent out there in the lead and able to take home the win here tonight on Full Velocity TV for first win in 2019. Tell us about your race.
It was a great race. Man, I was glad I got around at 16 there, and I knew if I could keep those two racing behind me, it was going to be hard for them to come around me.
And indeed was hard for them to come up and try to get around you, Trevor, and picking up a win here. Street Stocks, 3 cars here this evening, a little bit down, and we'd like to see more cars come here, and that's been the theme here. We're trying to push to get more cars here at Renegade Promotions. Tyler does a unique thing here, and we want to see some more cars over here. I'm sure you probably echo those sentiments, don't you?
Oh, most definitely. And with these Street Stocks, they put on a great race wherever we're at, week in, week out, and it's a lot of close racing. And it'd be great to get 4, 5, 6 more guys out here and really put on a show for all the viewers and everyone involved.
Well, again, congratulations on your win here tonight, Renegade Promotions Lanier Speedway. But I'm going to give you a microphone, Trevor. The floor is all yours. Thank you. I'd like to thank you this evening for your big win.
First, thank Tyler for putting this on. You guys for broadcasting. I want to thank Derek and teammate for helping me out on the setup tonight. It really paid off. I want to thank Shane Kelly and Torn Shirts, his teammates as well. We all it's a team effort out here with no matter what class of cars we're in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from Victory Lane down here. Driver the number 24, Trevor Baker, Midwest Racing Development driver, and all those guys doing a fantastic job here this evening between all those Showtime Shane Kelly, Derek Fedkenhauer, and a few of the other cast of characters, Midwest Racing Development. Phil, I tell you, that team is a force to be reckoned with each and every time. No matter what league you go to, they are up front.
They really are. They're really great guys as well. Great interviews, bunch of great personalities. Good win for those guys out there tonight. Terrific job by all 3 of our winners, Dustin Hall In our modified main event, 30-lap feature for the Pro Late models goes to Joey Lamb, and a 20-lap street stock feature event goes to Trevor Baker. So that is all she wrote for this week's weekly series at Renegade Raceway Promotions. Contact Tyler Blankenship now. Come be a part of this great league. He does a great job. It has really run well. Tyler's doing a lot of great things over here. Come be a part of the show. So we got to thank him for that. We got to thank all the guys out there who watched tonight here live. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV. Got to thank our graphics guy, Mr. Martin Karch. Got to thank Jake Keel for Full Velocity Radio. Our buddy Jack Truin doing a lot behind the scenes with us. My buddy Todd over here alongside doing an awesome job pushing the buttons at the controls. Phil LeCast here going to sign off for the night. We are back here 2 nights from now. We go back over to Dirt Warrior Racing for another round of Wednesday night street fights here, I believe, at the Volusia Speedway. So stay tuned for those links here. We'll see you back here live Wednesday night. We'll be back here right afterward to Renegade as well. A 2 for coming up on Wednesday. So for Todd, I am Phil. We'll see you next time with more live Full Velocity TV. See ya.
Good night.